Hey, it's me, Danny B. Don't forget the gaming, and we're back with another part of the $1 Million Mansion or Million Simoleon. I've been saying $1 million, so I'm just gonna continue saying $1 million at this point. So actually, I am excited. It only ends up being two parts. I thought I was gonna have to do three, so this is the final part. Yes. I will be doing screenshots here, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like the talk and walkthrough tour and like upload it as a video, or if I'm gonna just do like a YouTube Shorts and upload it that way for like the whole tour, video tour. But there will be screenshots at the end, so yes, stick around for that. Um, anyway, so what I'm doing right now, I'm actually making a studio because I don't know if y'all remember if you've seen the first part. There's the main house, and then there's like three different like separate houses. I don't know if you want to call them houses, rooms, whatever, but they look like a little house. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, since I was making this sim for my Megan Thee Stallion sim, I was like, why not make a studio? So that's what I did. So it's like a studio slash photography room, but I really do like how it came out because I've this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I mean, I don't do like very expensive houses. They're like moderate. They're always like 100 something thousand, or less. I don't know. But yeah, so I just wanted to. I didn't know what to do with these houses. I'm gonna just call them houses because I don't know what else to call them. So yeah, I didn't know what else to do with these like houses. So I'm glad I came up with this because I needed to get the money down. So because as you can see, we're at 600,000, a little over that. So yeah. But it'll be nice if there were actually studio, like real studio type of things for in The Sims. That would be cool. But there's not. So I don't know if this is really functional, like because I put a chair at the DJ booth thing, and then how close everything is in the actual studio room. I don't know, but it looks nice. And sometimes you just want stuff to look nice. And I don't plan on planning in this house, so doesn't really matter if it's functional. It's not something needed, so she'll survive. And yes, I see the plant clipping, but I did not make this house. Did I do that? Oh, I did redo the what's it called? Wow. I did the the outside. Oh my brain is drawing a blank. I don't know what it's called. The landscaping. So I guess that is my fault. Listen, if this house was being uploaded to the gallery, or if I planned on playing this house, I would fix it. But I'm not, so I'm not. Anyway, so I was struggling to find like a white backdrop type of thing to use for like the photography backdrop. So I ended up using those like tiger posters, and I just flipped them around and think because I had some other stuff, but they cut like clip into the wall or like snap into the wall, whatever it's called. Okay, my brain's not working right now. So, and I didn't feel like deleting the wall and then doing that and doing this and that. So yeah, I found those, and I actually like how the studio came out. I don't have the Moschino stuff pack, so unfortunately, I do not have the tripod thing. Oh my god, I thought that was a crack in my screen. It's just a piece of hair. Yeah, I don't have the tripod, so yeah, I don't understand why if there's cameras and there's like the actual, DSLR cameras, why it wouldn't come with a tripod, period. But anyway, yeah, so I couldn't do that. I was gonna like get a camera and then find like a little pole or something to put it on top of, but then I guess I forgot or I just didn't want to do it. I don't remember, but I that was the plan, but I guess after struggling with that, I just kind of forgot. So, yeah. Now I'm just decorating it with a bunch of like Aaliyah pictures, excuse me, and like abstract and everything because I don't know what a music studio looks like. I don't know what's in there. Like I just looked one up for reference because like I didn't know what color it would be and like the floors because I don't know. I feel like studios would be more on the darker side to like relax you. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know what's in the studio, but I did a bunch of like Aaliyah pictures because she was an artist, and then I just did like cool other like pop art type of pictures. I don't know. And then I have these like what's it called? CC headphones, so I kind of just put them on top of the microphones, and I think that was a cool touch. And now I'm just adding a bunch of like trophies, because would you have trophies? Yeah, you would have like your trophies or like the platinum albums and stuff in your studio. So that's what I did. I don't know if there was, I don't think there's any album type of stuff to use on the Sims. So yeah, I just did a bunch of trophies, and those trophies were pretty expensive. So I'm happy about that. I think they were. I don't know. But yeah, I like this studio. I don't know how y'all guys feel about it. I tried my best. Yeah. Oh my God, my thumb itches so bad. And I haven't done a voiceover in weeks, so I love making the videos. I don't even mind editing them, but it's the voiceovers. It's the voiceovers. Anyway, now we're back in the actual main house. Or I'm not saying, I don't know why I'm saying we're back because I think this is the first room I'm doing. Anyway, oh no, I did a playroom, but I guess I forgot to record that. But you'll see pictures of it, so it's fine. It was just a playroom, just kids' toys everywhere and stuff, so not that exciting. So now, excuse me, I'm doing the what in the world was that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? What was that? I don't know what that was. Anyway, so now I'm doing the living room. It's like these rooms are so big. I was just like, it was nice. It's a good thing because like you can fill it up more to like spend more money, but at the same time, I didn't know what to fill it up with. So yeah, that it was a little struggle, but overall, I think it came out nice. Oh, excuse me. Um, I definitely needed more CC and stuff, or I guess I could eventually get like kits. Ugh. So then when I do CC free builds, there's still a good amount of stuff in them for y'all to download. So I might invest in like 2 or 3 kits for y'all, not for me, for y'all. So yeah, I hope you guys appreciate that when I do. And you want to download my stuff, please do because I don't like kits. It don't make any sense for me. You get the bare minimum amount of stuff and you gotta pay for it. And it's not a lot, but you gotta pay for it and it adds up. There's like, I don't even know, at least 25 kits and they're all $5. So that's 100 and something. That's $125. Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, oh wow, I just yapped all through the living room. Oh well, but yeah, like it's just you get the bare minimum amount of stuff when you can get the same amount of stuff for free through CC. But then of course, if you want to upload it, people can't. Like they won't have the same stuff. So, but yeah, I'm just saying, why should I pay for that stuff? I can get it for free and it's gonna be better. Anyway, so now we're on to like I guess because you know how there's like the family room and then there's the living room in like fancy houses and like the family room is where you like watch TV, and then the living room is where all the fancy stuff is. And it's like, yeah, this is a nice couch. It has a couch and stuff, but like, don't sit in here. Yeah, I think that's how it is, or is it the opposite? And I'm like, why would they make the family room so fancy if the family can't hang out in there? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. I don't come from money, so I don't know. But either way, that's the thing. It's family room, living room. One's really fancy, and the other one's like chill vibe. So that's what I did because I needed to spend some money. So I got like the most expensive couches, the most expensive bookshelves, um, and then I just put like a bunch of statue. Okay, before this was driving me insane. The most expensive curtains, the fanciest curtains. This is what I said in the video before that high walls, tall walls is wealth because why are all the most expensive curtains they're too high up for the short walls? So that's You're picking up one, putting down. Yeah, I was right. High walls as well, because that's why the fanciest, most expensive ones are only for like medium wall height and above. Anyway, so I don't. These are like the best curtains I could get. I don't know if they're fancy or not, but we're gonna say they're fancy because what else was I supposed to use? Since this video, I have gotten more curtains, like of course you see, but they're not fancy. They're cute though, because I was getting tired of using the same two curtains over and over again. But I do like what I did with like the double curtain thing. I've seen that from some builder, but I don't know which one. I watch a lot and I see a lot of reels and stuff, so it's just hard to know who did what. Anyway, so eventually, I don't know if I showed it or not, I add like a bunch, like I said, not trophies, but like antique stuff. I don't know. You'll see at some point. But then I was like getting the most expensive pictures and stuff because they don't fit the vibe of normal houses. And even around in this house, I was like, I don't know if they go. But in this room, they went perfectly. So yeah, I do like how this room came out. I don't feel like I would be able to step into it because like it's just so. I think this room was like 100,000. I think this room was 100,000 by itself. I'm not even gonna front. And I did like the whole outside was 100,000, I believe, or a little bit over, and that has a pool, a very big pool. So just to give you some perspective on how expensive this room is, it was 100,000. Kind of crazy, but it helped me out a lot. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say about this room specifically. I'm just cluttering. I don't know when I skip to the next room because I just skip. So yeah, because I don't know. I still don't know. Nobody, y'all don't let me know. If y'all guys like the seeing me do all the clutter because I have to scroll and scroll and scroll. I forgot. I learned how to favorite stuff with the Better Build Buy, but that was after this video, and still I'm not gonna like favorite every little clutter item because then it's gonna be pointless. I'm still gonna have to scroll and scroll through the favorites, right? Yeah. Anyway, so there's some of the statues and stuff. Um, yeah, I think they're called stat. Yeah, I mean, because like the trophy on the pedestal, I guess that could be like a just whatever. But yeah, okay. Now we're into the dining room. Um, I was like, I didn't really know how to make the dining room expensive. Besides, like, I think the chairs I used, for the table were like 5,000 each, which was amazing. So I used 8 of those chairs. Of course, those were CC. I don't know what how much the most expensive Sims chair is. Um, oh no, my computer is dying. Why? Just when you think, oh, I don't have to plug in my computer because it'll last. It didn't last. It didn't last. But yeah, so I found these like plates, these like golden plates and golden frogs. So I was like, since it's a China cabinet or hutch, I don't know. Different areas call them different things. When I grew up, my family called them China cabinets. So well, in here it says a hutch. So I'll try to call it a hutch. Yeah, those are the $5,000 chairs. I know they don't look it, but they're $5,000 each. Um, so for the hutch, I just added a few of those gold plates. They range from like 8,000 to 10,000, and then a few, like two of those golden frogs. They were like 10,000 each, I believe. So yeah, that added up. That candle I know was 500 for a candle. Insane, I know, but I guess it burns in forever. So is it worth it? Would you guys pay $500 for a camel? Wow, a candle that never burns out? Adam, I wouldn't. I would if I could, but then I'd probably get tired of that scent eventually. I don't know. So, now it's just more and more clutter, of course, trying to find most expensive things, but that still fit the room. So, that's fun. I hope I don't know what that thing is in the middle of the floor, but I think I moved it because I don't recall seeing it later on. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I do. I don't know what it is. My this screen I'm looking at isn't that big because I'm like in editing. So I could have made this full screen. I could have. I might do that next time. It's too late now. Too far in the game. So okay, now I'm doing the main bedroom. I struggle with this so much because of stupid ruse. Um, when I would raise, as you can see, when I raised the platform, it made the roof come through the wall. So what I had to do is I had to draw another wall to like separate it so the roof wouldn't come through, and then of course that took up more space in the room. So I don't like I know roof apparently roofing. Okay, listen. It's easier in The Sims 4, but it drives me crazy with the whole clipping and stuff cuz why does it clip? Why doesn't it go away? If it's touching a wall, that means it's the end of the roof. Do not go into the wall. Like I don't understand that. They definitely could work on that because the way people the things people have to do to get roofs to look nice and not clip is actually ridiculous. And that's why I personally will never be dealing with roofs like that. And that's why I don't build because I'm gonna have this intricate build with the most basic roof. No. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just saying it drives me crazy. The clip I downloaded this other house and I gotta decorate it, but the roof, how they had to do the roof, I can't see into the rooms fully. I know I'm stressing out over the smallest things, but I just don't understand that at all. Why did they make the roofs clip so easily? Do you not know they're going to be touching the wall and pulled back so there's not a gap between the wall and the okay. Anyway, so I decided since we because of how much room that platform thing took up, I decided to do a walk-in closet, especially because like these rooms are so huge. I could take a little chunk off the other room. Unless you do a platform bed, then that takes up a good amount of room. Because yeah, but I do really like how this room came out, so I would say it was worth it. And then like it was nice to have an actual walk-in closet because I don't know, this is like a mansion. I feel like it should be walk-in closets. I probably could have did more in like the other rooms, but I was like, I want to make something about the main bedroom special, so I did that. Um, I was about to say something. And then it took up more money instead of just throwing a dresser in there, having a whole walk-in closet. It took up more money. So I'm not complaining there. Not complaining there at all. But yeah, I really do like how this room came out. I think it's really cute. Like it's all bright. Well, I can't help it. I need to stop, but it seems like in all my houses I have to have like pink. And that's, I mean, it is one of my favorite colors. My favorite colors are pink, purple, and blue. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, stop throwing in a pink room like every other build that I show you guys. If I'm not, you guys aren't seeing it, it's not your business what color I do. So yeah, now I decided to do like a kind of generic room, like kind of more of like a guest bedroom. So it's not much in it, and it's not like you know specific color like or and it's just like gray. It's a gray room. I don't know if I do the walls blue. I think I do them gray. I don't know. I either do a dark blue or gray. I can't remember. But yeah, I was like, I'll just do like a guest room because I realized I never make like guest rooms in my builds usually because I mean that's a lot of extra money. And then I usually need all the rooms because I always have like big families and stuff. But I was like, this house is really big, and so why not have a guest room? So I did that, and I might try to add more guest rooms more often, even if like I do basements because a lot of builds. Why don't people do basements more often? Are they hard? I mean, because I usually I don't feel like they're hard to do. A lot or basement's not common like as I thought. I because I mean around where I grew up, I mean I don't live in a house now, but every house I've lived in had a basement, and every house I can think of I went over and stuff had basements. So, but are they not that common, or people just don't want to include them? Because I mean, of course, there's bills with basements, but not it's not common. Like at least with like the ones I download, there's never a basement. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might start adding them because like, what's wrong with a basement? Why don't we want basements? Is can we not have a foundation if you have basements on here? I don't know. I don't build like that. But yeah, I don't know if there's a certain reason or it's like y'all just don't have basements where y'all live, so you just don't think to add them. I don't know. Anyway, so now we're on to like the I don't know if I think this is more like a teen's room or a kid. I don't remember. But either way, of course it can be for anybody, but I made it like geared towards like a female child or teen. And I was thinking about making this room for like two, like twins or something, but it even though it was a big room, it just didn't look right with two. I couldn't figure out where to put the two beds. It just didn't look right because like why would you want the beds right there next to each other? And yeah, I just couldn't figure out. So eventually I just go to a double bed, and I really wanted to use this one bed. It is so cute, but it was sitting on top of cinder blocks and kind of doesn't make sense for this build since it's such an expensive build. Why you can't afford a bed with an actual bed frame? You have to use cinder blocks. But that's the cutest bed, and I did get to use it in a different build, but it just didn't fit right with that build. But you see how cute that is? And so yeah, like here, I think this is how it kind of became a teen room. I'm still not 100% sure because I did a double bed and like it just didn't work with it's a big room, but it was oddly shaped. Anyway, so now we're on to the final room, and I had ran out of money because I didn't realize there was another room. I thought I was done. I was going all through the house, and then I saw this room empty when I had zero simoleons. So I had to go around and delete a bunch of stuff. That was fun. A lot of like the decor and like the upstairs hallway was so pretty, but I had to delete a bunch of plants off of the balconies and stuff because I was like, oh, look, I forgot a room. I thought I was done. So this room isn't the most expensive. It's a basic kids room because I only had like 5,000 simoleons to work with, so I couldn't go all out like I did with the other rooms, which is my own fault because I knew how many rooms there were, but I just forgot at the same time. And yeah, but at least I was able to get the money back. So it went from me struggling to spend all this money to me not having enough money because I just completely forgot about a room. I've never done that before. Let's hope I don't do that in all the other ones like the. So I decided I'm not doing the 750,000 one. I'm just gonna drop to 500,000, and I think 250,000. I wrote it all down, so I'm going by what I wrote down, and that was before I even started this build. So and I did not write down a 750,000 one, so I'm not doing a 750,000 one. But anyway, I do think I still got a good amount of stuff in here for the amount of money I had. Because, I mean, kids aren't really that expensive. Like, their stuff in the game isn't really. I say in the game for a reason because in real life, it's another story. Oh my god, that's hurt. I need water. But, yeah, so this was the only room. Oh, my throat. I'm sorry. It's choking me. Um, ooh, that burns. I don't know what's going on. I am so sorry. Um, this is the only room I made kind of like semi-dirty. I mean, I guess messy. I wouldn't say dirty. I would say messy because I just put piles of laundry down. Cause that's how I'm not gonna say all kids, but that's how kids be. They just throw their clothes anywhere and everywhere. So yeah. But do you guys see how cute the hallway is? It was even cuter, but I had to get rid of some stuff. But I really do like the hallway. I do have pictures of it, and then of course I'll show it in the tour. Cause I really like it. Cause I really don't do hallways. I don't do holidays like that. I was yapping. I really yapped for 24 minutes. Um, anyway, so enjoy the screenshots while I shut up. Thank you guys for watching. Like if you haven't yet, subscribe if you aren't yet, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.